This video is an overview of reports in TechConnect. We'll cover what is a report, step 1. How do you find reports? And what can reports have in them? So what is a report? A report is a text table or a visualization that's generated automatically off a filtered search in TechConnect. That was a mouthful. For example, I can create a list or a text table of incidents assigned to me in the last 90 days. And remember that incident is another word for ticket. So this is just a list of, in the last 90 days, my incident. Reports don't have to be lists, they don't have to be text tables. I can make a report of breakdown of actions taken on my incidents. So a report is a text table or a visualization generated automatically off a filtered search from TechConnect, such as show incidents, but filter it and only show incidents assigned to Susie in the past 90 days. When you have a report, how do you find it? Reports are made to be looked at. Reports can be downloaded as a PDF or a CSV file. Reports can be scheduled to be emailed out on a regular basis. For example, every Friday, you can send a report to your team saying, here's a list of all of our unresolved incidents this week. Or reports can be shared on TechConnect with others at Tufts. For example, maybe my team can log into TechConnect and see at any point our current unresolved incidents. If you have access to a report on TechConnect, how do you find it? In TechConnect, you'll go to the All menu, which is either pinned to the left-hand side or drop down in the top left of the screen. And in the filter at the top of this All menu, we will look for reports. The reports section pops up and we're going to click on View Run. View Run is sort of your homepage for everything involving reports. When I click View Run, I get a list of reports, and at the top here, there are 4 tabs. I can look at reports that I've created. I can look at reports that are available for anyone in my groups to see. And I can look at reports that are global, so anyone logged in to TechConnect can see them. And there's an All tab to look at all 3 of these at once. So if I go back to my reports, I'm going to look at this My Incidents in the Last 90 Days. I'm just going to click on it to look at the report. And what I get is my report. Here's a list of all of my incidents in the last 90 days. If this is not what you see, you're probably in the classic UI. TechConnect recently redid how it looks. There's a classic user interface and there's a new user interface. So I'm going to switch to the classic user interface at the top here, just to show you how to get to the new one. If you're in the classic UI, then the report will appear probably at the bottom of the screen. Same report, just in a different place. If you see something like this, you're going to scroll up in the top right, click Switch to New UI. Now I'm back to my report on the right-hand side. When I'm looking at a report, if I want to go back to the report list, in the top left of this report section, there is a little back button, and I'm going to click that. And I'm taken to the list of all reports that I have access to. I can see another report, again, by clicking on it. So for example, I can come down to new ticket volume by day for TTS. And on the right-hand side, I can now see a line chart for new ticket volume by day for TTS. When I'm done looking at this report, I can, again, in the top left of this section, click on this back arrow to get back to my list of reports. So to recap, we got to the report section by searching for reports in the All menu and going to View Run, which is where we're going to always start for reports. I can also search for a report if I know I want to find my incidents in the last 90 days. In the top right, there is underneath the global search, a search just for reports. I can here search for 90 days, and I get my incidents in the last 90 days. And I only get this result because I'm looking at the My Reports tab. I can also go to the All tab, and now I can see all reports I have access to with 90 days in the title. If I'd like to clear the search, you can click the little X on the right of the search bar. This is looking at reports. What can reports be on? Reports can be on any table with information in TechConnect that the person creating it has access to. We've looked at the incidents table, but there are a lot of tables in TechConnect. There are tables on tasks, knowledge base articles, assets, rooms, and configuration items. There are tables on AV equipment, change requests, and incident SLAs. It's a lot. Again, anything in TechConnect that the person creating the report has access to, they can make a report on. And that is an overview of reports in TechConnect.